And good morning. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. Like a little crackle in my voice after staying up so late. Wow. Good morning to you. We do hope you're going good. We're going to have a lot of election results this morning coming up at 7 o'clock. If you missed it all last night, we'll go over some winners, some folks that won't be progressing, and we've got several runoffs that will be happening. Remember, you had to have 51% of the vote for there not to be a runoff. We got some that were very close to that, but just didn't cross that 51 line. So we'll discuss that this morning as well. We'll be right back. It's time now to, as always, we'll check in First Baptist Church in Collinsville for a good word. Let's see what Brother Ben has to say today.
Have you heard somebody say that so-and-so is dead to the world? Well, that doesn't mean that they're actually dead. It just means that they're either so preoccupied or tired or so deeply asleep that the world has no impact on them. Nothing about the world gets their attention. They're not attracted in the least to the stimuli around them. They don't even realize what's going on. Well, in Romans 6, sin. Again, that doesn't mean we're actually dead. It means that we're so preoccupied with something else that sin has no impact on us. It doesn't grab our attention. We're not attracted to it. In fact, we're kind of oblivious to it. That's what it means to be dead to sin. But what is that something that should preoccupy us so that we will be dead to sin? Well, the answer is God in Christ Jesus. That's why Paul says, be dead to sin, but alive to God in Christ Jesus. You see, you become dead to sin when we fix our heart and mind and eyes on Christ. You're oblivious to what sin is offering you because you have everything you desire in Jesus. May He be your everything so that sin will have nothing. Change begins in you.
The Change Begins in You is brought to you in part by Piggly Wiggly of Collinsville, Patrick Allen Companies, Mitchell Tire and Wrecker in Collinsville, and Mowdy Cabinetry.
Welcome back. Always a good word from them. As we start to look at this for the first time in quite a while, credit card balances have jumped over $1 trillion. First time ever. The American public is leaning on that to make bills. That's never good. $1 trillion in credit card debt. I'm not sure if I know Odie's wife watches this Below Deck. My wife does. Kind of hooked on it. They have taken action after a male, what do they call those, deckhands, went into a female deckhand's room with no clothes on. He's been removed from the show. They acted quickly and got rid of that. Crossed the policy. They do a lot of wild things on there, but they did not allow that. We go to South Florida this morning. What's behind it? They're investigating. 30 cars have been found submerged in a lake. Y'all heard about this? Could there be something more? Possible. They're investigating that. This was a good thought, probably a good deed that was going to be done for a family as a man went to carry his father's ashes to be thrown out at the Arches at a national park. He died of a heat stroke while trying to take the ashes there. They'll have 2 now. How sad that is. It does happen. And we're here in Florida is the jackpot winner. $1.58 billion. One person, Florida, has got it. They hadn't claimed it to our knowledge yet, but $1.5 billion. Can you imagine?
We could buy a production.
Yeah, we could buy a production van, couldn't we? More coming up as we start this day. Good morning to you.
The Precast Group, offering you the best selection when it comes to a storm shelter. Located on 145 South in Meridian, where they offer above-ground shelters that can be installed in your home as you're built-in, are conveniently located right outside your home if it's already built. They also offer storm shelters that can be installed in a slight bank or on flat ground. Protect your family today with a very affordable storm shelter from the Precast Group. Highway 145 South, 601-482-0003. The Precast Group.
With absentees in it. And welcome back. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. Let's get into the weather forecast now.
Your forecast is brought to you by EMEPA, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
All right. A little slow dragging today, aren't I? As we pull up, what is going to happen? Record highs and record lows. It was 1935. We had a record high of 103. Back in 1990, a low of 56 on this day. As we move forward, Our highs are looking at 92 today, somewhere around 87 in Philadelphia. We do have that chance of rain, bringing it cooler weather, a little bit warmer down at Hattiesburg, around 97 in Natchez as well. As we move across to Demopolis, Alabama, about 95, and we should see that as well in Livingston. Selma, around 96 today. This is the threat of severe weather today. Kind of cutting off in northern Lauderdale County, Rainbow Lakes, Russell, those areas, and north of Wyandotte, taking in all of Neshoba County and Kemper County back into Winston County. Level 1, isolated thunderstorms, damaging wind gusts is possible. The heat continues. West of Jackson, we'll get up to 115 today. Our area should see somewhere, they're saying 110, but they're already crossing that line and saying 113. So we could see this move into our area before the day is out. Now, as we look at Bama, 10 a.m. through 7 p.m., this level 1, damaging wind gusts of up to 60 miles an hour. And as always, they've got, as we see, a heat warning in effect this morning, that heat advisory. As we look to our 7-day outlook, we turn to our friends at Wilson Saw and Outdoor Power this morning. 97 today, 97 tomorrow. As we'll go into Friday, we've got a clean upper 90s all the way through the weekend, back to Tuesday and Monday, going back to work there. Look at that. Upper, slight chances of rain each day, nothing major. As we all the way through the 23rd, highs will level out in the mid-90s, a little bit below there, around 93 as we get further into the month. But holding steady, hot through August so far. As we look at the National Hurricane Center, absolutely nothing occurring there in the tropics. The Gulf is all clear today. That's the good news that we've got to tell you. As we glance here, what is the fishing forecast for today? Well, it looks good. Your best times to fish is going to be somewhere around 7 this morning until 9. Not bad at all. Next time will be around 7 o'clock, right there at dark 30, all the way till 9:15 tonight. Wind's going to be light and variable, becoming southwest 5 to 10 in the morning time. So not bad at all when it comes to that. So many of you up and stirring today. Again, we'll go over all the numbers. Odie's standing by. He's been at the scene this morning of an overturned car. We'll get all the details on that here in just a moment of what happened. We had someone trapped. Ooh, sounded like a mess. We'll talk to Odie and all of that and find that out coming up this morning beginning at 7. Join us, won't you? I sure hope so. We'll see you soon.
The Scotty Ray Report is brought to you by our following partners: